Well, hello and welcome to this first video of today's lecture where we are going to learn how to report quantitative data, the outcome of the quantitative research. So what we will do in this video is we will learn how to transform this ugly table from SPSS, the descriptive statistics and the correlation matrix, into these pretty tables that I will share with you, the Excel tables. So I will try to go step by step, but I will try to explain first this file from Excel, how you can handle it. As you can see, it has two colors, colors yellow and colors white. The idea is that you only need to work on the yellow part. The white part, it will be the same for everyone. So I have already fixed it. I will explain in a second. So only focus on the yellow part. And this applies for all the tables, also correlation and then regression. I will do that later too. But right now, for the descriptive part, let me uh, explain you how to move from the SPSS file into here. So we need to identify the variables that we need to move. So maybe I'll try to put it like this so you can see better. So uh, the variable that you need to identify is first your indirect variable. I will do materialism for this practice because in the end it resulted to be one of the most interesting in the way it behaved. Like there was kind of in each model different results. So I think I will follow materialism for this lecture. So I will assume my indirect variable is materialism. Please do as you have. So if you have collectivism, use collectivism as indirect or professional aspirations, whatever. So I will write materialism, and what you will see is that materialism will automatically also change in here. All of this has its own formula, so it will automatically change. So materialism, you change it here, but not here because it's automatically changed. And then control 1, control 2, and control 3 and 4. These are the other independent variables from other groups that you will not focus on. So in my case, because I will take materialism, it will be collectivism, biospheric values, networking skills, and professional aspirations. So that's the first thing to do, to fill out this. And this will be different for every group except for the groups with materialism. The next thing you need to do is to fill in the numbers. And here just be, I mean, like it can be a boring task. So just try to concentrate because maybe you can make a mistake. But for materialism, the minimum value is also here, minimum 1. So do 1. You can just write 1 or you can do 1.000. I mean, like whatever you do it. I like to always use 4 or 3 decimals, but I mean, like, it's not a big problem if you decide to use more or less. So I will use like this 1.2 and professional aspirations 4. Then for maximum, we have 9.8 for materialism, 9.6, 10, 10. I think it even, it's already formatted for 4 decimals. Then in the mean, I need to add 5.5398, 5.3500, 7.1417, 6.0324, 8.0197. And the standard deviation, 1.9659, 1.6514, 1.7438, 1.6557, 1.3521. I mean, like I'm doing it quickly. I hope I didn't make a mistake, but if you have time, double check everything with your friends and all of this just to make sure because it's such a boring thing that maybe we can make a mistake. But that's literally how you move from here to here. It's quite easy. Now let's move to the correlation matrix because that one is a bit more complicated. First, here you can see that the numbers that we have or the data that we have is completely filled. is also filled on the upper side of the table. And we don't have here that we don't have numbers on the upper side. It is because, as I mentioned in the lecture, this is just a mirror. So materialism with mater like this number is the same as this number. This number is the same as this number. This number is the same as this number. So we don't really need to we don't need to duplicate the data. So when we prepare the nice tables, we don't really have to do it twice. So we will not uh, fill in the numbers on the upper side of the matrix. So we are not going to fill in the white part. That is one thing. The other thing is that another ugly thing from this table is that it has 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, because it tests global mindset versus global mindset. So we will also remove that. As you can see in here, we have global mindset in this column, but we don't have global mindset here. That is to avoid this diagonal of only ones. So we will not include the ones just to make it nicer. So once that is clear, no inputting data on the top part and not inputting the ones, then we need to understand what we need to add in here, because we are not going to just copy paste everything. There are too many numbers, it's just a big headache. So what we are going to do is that we are going to include only this number in here, the one that says Pearson correlation with its stars. So that is the only thing that we're going to do. We are not going to use the n or the significance, not that, only this number, the Pearson correlation. So we literally just need to write that number for each of the squares. So global mindset versus materialism, be careful, not global mindset versus global mindset. We don't have that to avoid the one, we don't have that. So it will be global mindset versus materialism. And this is a trick for Excel, because if you write minus 0.103 like this, it actually worked, but sometimes it pops a mistake because it will say like minus is a formula. So it's possible that it will pop up a mistake. To avoid anything like that, the mistake, you need to use this character, the apostrophe. So use that before, and then the problem is solved. Maybe we'll have that issue in the next number, because in the next number we have a star, but let me try it without the apostrophe. So for the next one, we have 0.72 with one star, 0.172 and one star. Actually, we also don't have the problem, but I mean, if you have any problem, maybe in Max there will be a problem, use this apostrophe to fix the problem. The apostrophe is not reflected in the Excel file. It is used to say to Excel, don't take it too seriously. This is not a formula. So it will appear like this. Next one is biospheric values, and we have two stars. So 0.470 and two stars. There it is. And what does the star mean? What is the meaning of the star? I think I said it yesterday or you can also rewatch it in the video for the analysis, but the star is this, that the correlation is significant. Usually the big numbers have two stars. It is significant at 99% or p-value of 0.01. So this is big correlation. It's big significance of the correlation. I also have it here in the note. So it's the same thing as it is in here. So that's why we don't really have to report the p-value. We can just report with stars. So please do this for everything, 0.45 to stars for the networking skills, and do it like that. Then in the next one, just be careful, because now we have materialism. We are not going to add anything in here. That will be one, materialism versus materialism. So jump that one and start with materialism and collectivism. It's 0.135 star, 0.135 star, right? So just fill in all the tables and then all the numbers in here, and then you will be ready to have the correlation table fixed too. It's not that difficult. It's just that you need to understand what to put in, what not to put in, and just be careful because there are so many numbers that it's also easy to make a mistake, and it's also quite a boring task. So take your time, do it slowly, and then make sure that you have all the data. So I think I will stop in here. In the next video, we will discuss how to input the data for the regression model.